All right. All right. Well, we've got a plan. We've got a plan. We're gonna be doing some things, just to put together a few things here. An idea. We're gonna build an app, like an example app. Something that we've actually run into on a regular basis is multi-user experiences, especially during like live events and live streams, where users want to participate by reacting to the video, and also by chatting in like a chat message, like in that Twitch style or YouTube chat style. We're going to be building something like that, and gives you the ability to also add threads onto chat messages, but also react to those chat messages with like thumbs up and emojis and things like that. So, hey, hi, how's it going? Good to see you. We are building a chat replay. That's the plan. It's Olivia. That's right. You're and do you have the cat photos back? I can't tell. I've updated my stream settings so that way the video doesn't freeze as much. So I figured out what the problem is, and I made it better. But now it means that I can't see your avatar as much, but I do see that it is you, Olivia. Hey, it's good to see you. You're in Italy, and it is very late. And I bet you pretty soon it's going to be bedtime, isn't it? I know. It's going to happen. What? So, no, it's my chicken. Okay, it's your chicken. Oh, cool. That's your avatar. Very nice. That's really cool. That's great. So you got something that's actually representative, something in your life. That's really awesome. So what we're going to do is we're going to be building, with the help of AI, of course, we're going to be building a chat replay, and also just live chat. So we're going to have a video. So actually, we're not done with this doc. We need to be able to design some things here. So we have multiple components that we're going to build. We need the video for the simulated live stream, and we need a chat component. And in the chat window, beside the video, the chat messages can have reactions using message reactions, and they can be threaded as well. So there can be threads associated with these chat messages. All right, what else? What are we looking for? We need, right. We need also to have multiple users appearing simulated, and they actually send messages using pubnub.publish, period. Okay. And then we have that. So that means we've got simulated users, and then we need, what else do we need? And let's see here. The simulated users will send chat messages, react to those chat messages with emoji reactions using Message Actions API with the emoji reaction type. And we also need video overlay reactions, which is a separate type of reaction, and that will be needing to be replayed as well, period. After the first playthrough of the live stream, we need to show that the app is calling the history API with fetch messages method on the PubNub SDK. And the messages need to be time coded to the video so that it can replay at the exact moments that the messages were sent during the video replay. So it looks like the live stream is happening all over again, but it's actually through a replay, period. And it can be replayed as many times as possible, period. If the video is rewound or jumped back, then the chat messages in the chat window, and the reactions should be representative of this. Okay, we've got what we need here. We've got our, this is really, so what we do is we copy and paste this into the AI, and it should give us and so we'll do Claude. It's the good one. We'll get Claude Code going here. And then if once we paste this in, we'll go into plan mode before we do anything. Let's make sure we're, oh, it might be the busy time of day. Uh-oh. It just might be the busy time of day, and it's going to be a problem. Oh, nope, just kidding. Okay. Here we go. So let's go into plan mode. I'm going to paste our document, and then it's going to do everything for us. And we just sit back. Okay. And I'm going to feel really good about what we accomplished, which is looking at the screen and letting things just move forward all on its own. We didn't have to do anything. Well, I mean, we had to write a doc, but we didn't really write the doc, right? We used our voice. And we explained what we were looking for. And look, it's got a whole bunch of tasks here. So what we're going to do is, after it's done combobulating, we will. So let me see here. All right, I'm good at chat replay application implementation, project architecture, tech stack, React, TypeScript, PubNub SDK, HTML5 video player. That's exactly what we're
awaiting user input.
That's what we want. We've got it right. Okay. Structured component, component-based architecture with real-time messaging integration, core components. Okay, let's see here. Let's do foundation setup. Initialize React TypeScript project with PubNub SDK. Configure PubNub publish subscribe keys. Set up project structure with components, services, and utilities. Video system. Video player component, HTML5 video. Yep, looks good. Timeline integration, track video, current time and duration. Excellent. C controls, rewind, fast forward, chat sync. Yes, that's a critical item. Chat window component, display message with timestamps, message input component, send messages via PubNub publish. Real-time update, subscribe to PubNub channels for live messages. Message features, emoji reactions, use PubNub message actions. Yes, for the reactions. Threaded replies, implement reply system with parent message reference. Video overlay reactions, separate floating reactions over the video player. And then we need to have a simulated user system. So it creates multiple virtual users, sends realistic chat messages, automated emoji reactions and replies, time synchronization. We're going to link messages to the video timeline position. This is probably one of the most critical items that needs to be implemented. History integration, use PubNub history to fetch messages from the past, and a replay controller synchronize historical messages during playback. Interactive features, video seeking, when a user jumps in the video, sync to chat message and timestamp. Multiple replays, support infinite replay with the consistent timing, and live stream simulation, make replays feel like the live broadcast. Excellent. Live stream layout, video player plus chat sidebar, professional styling, responsive design. All right, I think we're ready to go. I don't see anything that's missing. I think we're looking good here. Yep. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good to let it go, and we will say yes and automatically accept edits. So this is the future of programming. We are right here. We don't have to do anything. We just describe what we're looking for, and the computer builds it for us, which is fantastic. I love this. This looks like a really big list. This is the first time I've ever seen Claude create a list this big. It's massive. There's a huge, gigantic list of items. All right, here it goes. It's gonna give us a lot of things here. Okay, I guess it's choosing Vite. What do we want? What is going on here? Yep. All right, it's gonna build us source directories with components and things. And this is where all of our React components are going to live. Blink Max System Font. That's a thing? What is that? I don't know what that is. Okay. So yeah, this is great. It's like the future of AI. So while that's going, let's kind of walk through here with the components, how we're building this. So one of the ways that we're building this is with message actions. It's a feature where you can add actions on the messages that have already been published. This is important for things like chat messages, where you want to add a reaction onto it, like an emoji, like a thumbs up, or if you want to thread a reply. And it's really simple. You take the original message, each message when you send it through the system comes back with an ID. This is the ID. The ID we call as a time token. And that represents the unique value of the chat message, which can be used to, which is used to store in our playback system, but it's also used as a reference for reactions. Like if you're putting an emoji, like a smiley face onto it, for example. That's what we're going to use that for. So this is add message action onto the message. So this is an after the fact. It's like a secondary method call. The first method call you would want to call is pubname.publish. So that will, let's see here. This is this one. So this is where we would start. You start in pubname.publish. It's actually pretty simple. You send a message on a specific channel. Then you get a callback and you get the response, including the message ID. Within that, you get the message ID. I think it's called response.timetoken probably. Let's see where we can get that. See if there's any docs on this. Okay, test. Messages. Oh, neat. Okay. Yeah, there's a limit. You can get a message too large, but that's only if the message is ginormous. So we don't have to worry about that. There's default 32 kilobytes. Let's see here. You can also append metadata, including the user ID, which is really beneficial, which we'd probably want to do. We'll probably want to add that in. So I'm going to, while we're reading this, I'm going to update our doc. So that way we have like follow-up notes. All right, we're going to have follow notes. We need to use user ID, then the metadata. Add user ID and meta. Okay. And then Olivia, so bunnies are great. One of my friends, we go for a walk in the evening, and there's a bunny. There's a house that has a whole bunch of bunnies in a yard, and every time we walk by the house, we always look for the bunnies because they're a lot of fun. They're a lot of fuzzy, and they're pretty fast too. It's a lot of fun to look for. The bunnies are great. I really like bunnies. I don't have any bunnies myself. Do you, Olivia? Do you have bunnies? You have a chicken, obviously, but do you have any bunnies where you live? Okay, so this is how we pull the message actions. So it's the same as fetching messages. Let's see here, persistence. So if you want to fetch a message.
Claude is awaiting user input.
I think it sounds like our app is written. Here we go, fetch. Excellent. That's really cool to hear. So you've got how many bunnies? There can be a lot of bunnies. There can be like a ton of different bunnies. Do you have one bunny? Or do you have more than one bunny? Okay, so we specify our fetch messages here, which is what we're going to use to replay. We're going to replay, and it allows us to say, I want to fetch back to this point. So this gives us the ability to fetch messages previously. One bunny, just one. Okay, that bunny is The bunny is is a lonely bunny. It's sadly just one bunny. Oh, no bunny friends. The bunnies need a friend too. I suppose a bunny can be friends with different things. Right? It doesn't need another bunny. It could be friend with your chicken. That could be a thing. Couldn't it? I feel like it could. Okay. Let's see what our AI came back with. I think we're almost there. Oh, it's asking for. It's not done. It just needed permissions. It needed a permission. Yeah. Okay. So definitely, it can be a friend with anything. You can have multiple friends. It doesn't have to be the same kind of. You don't. If you're a bunny, you can be friends with other animals. All right. Okay, here we go. So if we see a chat message that we need to delete, we can run this command. Oh, you can delete more than one. Okay, delete messages. This is plural. So you can say between these timestamps, you can delete those messages. Okay. You can remove a message action. So if you want to, if you reacted to a chat message and you gave it a thumbs up or a smiley face emoticon, then you can undo that by issuing a remove message action. That makes sense. So you can add it and then you can remove it. Excellent. So at this point, we're just waiting for our AI here to build in. Oh, interesting. It's trying to do things. Look what it's trying to do, and it realizes that it ran into an issue. That's kind of interesting. No matching version. Okay. We might not need. Oh, it figured it out. Okay. I'm like, I was looking at it. I'm like, that looks like you don't need that. npm cache clean force. Okay. Yeah. Let's see if that. I might have to give. I might have to help it out here a bit because it's gonna run into some issues. I mean, it's supposed to do local only. Node modules in the local directory. Let me try using local node modules approach. Why did it try anything different? That's kind of odd. Like I figured. Hey Juan, how's it going? Hey, good to see you. Happy you're here. We're currently building a chat system on a live stream, or actually we're kind of building what you have in YouTube, where you have a live stream or a video feed, right? And then you've got chat that's right next to it, and then you've got the video playing, the chat, and then you also have like reactions. You've got the reactions to the chat, so like the emoticons and things like that. But then also you've got reactions to the video where like you can have a whole bunch of like things floating above the video, like different icons and emojis, and those are like reactions, like things that are happening. So you don't necessarily, when you want to interact with the live stream, you wouldn't have to chat. You would be able to interact in a way that is just clicking a button. So it's super easy. So it gives you another way to engage without having to think of a message to type.
Claude is awaiting user input.
All right. So our app appears to be ready. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and see what we got. What did we get? Oh, all right. So we got a question here. What tech stack? Okay. So this is, you can see we've got a Vite config. So we've got React, and we're going to be using React components, which are going to be in the source directory. Source components. So we've got chat messages, a chat window, video player, and a video overlay for the reactions, where like you get all these. Do you like chickens? One. Do you like chickens? And how much do you like them? Do you like them as your friend? Do you like having like eggs for breakfast? So let's see here. So we've got our React app here. So do we have a yeah, we got a package JSON. Juan, you like chickens. Excellent. That's good to hear. Confirmation on the chickens. And as food. Yeah. I was wondering you had a choice. You could be your friend, but also as food. That could be a thing. Eating the chicken. Okay. So let's see if we can get our npm installed. I'm going to open this up I'm just curious about what's in our package JSON. All right, so we've got some dependencies here. PubNub. I think we have a newer PubNub version. Let's see what the latest JavaScript. PubNub. Almost one letter off. Here we go. 9.84. Okay. So we could go with this version, I think. Is a little bit better. Perfect. Okay. npm install. This should install the modules that we need in our local node module directory. Off it goes. It's gonna be thinking for a while because every time you run npm install, it has to download everything, even though I only specify a few dependencies here, but you know, sometimes they come with a little bit of extra dependencies themselves. And so it's gonna take, oh, okay, we hit an error. I know how to fix this, but I'm going to hide the screen really quick. And then we are going to make this, we're gonna have no problems fixing this really quick. And second, oh, I'm here. I'm not gone. I'm not gone. Don't worry. I'm just, I'm making things, okay. I'm just like clicking a few buttons. All right, we're almost back. I'm just making sure that it looks good. It's making a thinking about it. Okay. Okay. Let's try this again. See if we get it to work. Yeah, you do it. That's exactly what was happening. Sudo is always the answer. I know why. It's I really don't. I for whatever reason, at some point, like npm was working fine for me for years on this computer, and then suddenly it really wanted me to use sudo on a regular basis for something as trivial as npm install into a local folder. Isn't that crazy? But yeah, sudo is the answer. And you can look at and check it out. It appears to be working just fine now after sudo. So you're right. Sudo is the answer. So this will install our dependencies. And once we're good to go, I should be able to start up the server and read into the app to give us a good demonstration of the app. And then, oops, excellent. Looks like we're good to go. All right. Almost there. All right. So you have the same problem on the Mac of your company. Yeah. This is, yep. I mean, it's a business laptop. So that's kind of, we're probably in the same, you and I are in the same situation. Absolutely. No doubt. All right. So the company that you work for actually. Oh, the one that you. Okay, so it's happening right now. Like it's something on a regular basis. You've experienced this as well. And already the same today. Okay, so I need to read. What are we doing here? Olivia is saying that chickens are taking over your backyard. Yeah. If you happen to have chickens, that's what they're gonna do. I'm in a neighborhood right now, and several houses that are in the area, they have chicken coops. And you would think that they would be loud, but these chickens, I can't even hear them. Like just only barely, just like barely, like mini chicken sounds. Not like a lot, but like just a little bit mini chicken sounds. Okay. npm install npm run dev. That is our next task. And then it's going to take a while to boot. And then we should be able to open up the example. Here we go. We're almost there. All right, let's see what we got. Is it going to work? Uh-oh. Olivia, they're eating your corn plants? That seems like a problem. If they're eating your plants, then that means you can't eat them. If they eat them, that means you can't eat them, which is not exactly what we want. Okay, check this out. We've got the video. We've got the chat that's replaying over here. It looks like it's working. We've got number of viewers. We're in replay mode. I can react to the message. I wonder if this will work. I can add a reaction. Oh, interesting. That's neat. Oh, we got some reactions that popped up here on the screen. Okay, I think we've mostly got. Okay. I'll probably have to edit some of this because there is. Okay, let's take a look at the source code. I'm kind of curious about this. Actually, before we do that, I want to look into the console. Oh, it's got some errors. I'm curious what this is. Let me look at the network. Okay, I'm just checking some things out here. It actually appears to be. Oh wow, it's actually working. What is this? Demo channel chat replay message. Okay. So we see the message actions demo chat replay messages is having an issue. We can fix that, no problem. User ID, request ID, PN SDK, response. Okay. Interesting. All right. Yeah. So it appears that we've got like 90% of the way there. We just have a few bugs to work out, and then we will once we're done, we will have a nice little demo example of how you can build this, and then I will create a document afterwards to create a guide on how to replicate this scenario. So at least we've got like a known good working setup over here. And then we will have a guide on how to replicate it. So that's kind of the idea. Excellent. Oh, hey, you know what? I wonder if I can test. Hello. Hey, look at that. Excellent. Oh, neat. That is pretty sweet. All right. I'm pretty satisfied with that. Okay, we got some message reactions. All right. I think that's like we got the majority of it. So what we could do here, what do we want to do next? Okay, so now that we have the app, we maybe like add a little video or something here that that plays with it, so you can kind of see. So it feels more real. Right? But otherwise, at least we have, so we use message actions. So PubNub add message action, a type of reaction like a smiley face, which you saw. So this is running here when I'm clicking on these icons here. So when I'm clicking these buttons here, this is when the message action is being invoked. And so we use message persistence to fetch those messages for a playback. Oh, and that's message counts. We don't need message counts. We just need fetch messages. Here we go. And this allows us to play back the chats from the video. Juan, you're leaving to my dinner. Oh, yum! Excellent, good. Thank you for the good luck. We'll be successful. We've already achieved a lot, but enjoy dinner. Thank you for stopping by. All right, we're clearly almost we're so close. Just a few tweaks and then we're good to go. Frozen water is it is. Very cold water tastes good. It's a weird thing. I would always eat I would be fine with room temperature water. Frozen water better. Definitely tastes great. All right, so I just need to make a few changes and then we will be good to go, I think, pretty much. All right, so what is the first change that we need to make? We put it here in this. Okay. Add user ID in the metadata. Okay. It might already be doing that, but just in case, I'm going to ask the AI to make that change for us. Let's see what it says. Include user ID in the meta field. That's exactly it. Excellent. Okay. So we added the metadata. Very good. And then now I need to update all references to get UID and the get user ID through the application. Do you? Oh. Yep, I think so. Okay, I think it's onto the right path here. Okay, while it's doing that, I just want to jump back to the app. We're nearly done. So there is this error here. All right, I'm getting this error. So let's copy the entire the response and the payload itself. So this is the request payload. Is that really the request payload? Of course. Wait.
Claude is awaiting user input.
Okay, sounds like we got an update. Okay, very nice. Here's what we need to do. We need to server Claude, and then this is the probably get. Of course, get add all. Get status. It's probably going to be a big screen of green text here coming up pretty quickly. And then we'll start making changes once this shows up. Because we have just a couple of changes and then we'll be done and we'll be good to go. And that will be it. There'll be nothing else that we got to do. See what it's waiting for it to add all. Oh no, you know what I did? I probably forgot to add a get ignore on node modules. One second, because that's a big problem. We don't want that. Okay, that was a lot faster. you gotta remember those little tiny details. All right. Perfect. The initial app build. All right. We'll call that good for there. So now we need to modify this. Let's see here. Let's go to console. We've got some errors that are showing up. Go ahead and copy and paste some of these. Here, we'll reload and start from fresh. So what we're going to do here is we're going to capture some of these errors and then ask Claude to fix it for us. Excellent. Here we go. Did I get it? Did I get it? Yes, I did. Okay. That's actually one of the easy, you just find some errors. You paste them over to the AI. The AI will go in and fix it for you. And you don't have to do a lot. Yes, you do need valid time tokens. That makes sense. Okay, I see what it's doing. It's bypassing some of the APIs just as so we can get the implementation reference done, but in reality, we need to make some more changes. All right, let's see if we fix the error here. Yep, looks good now. Can we still get reactions? We do. Okay. Is we getting network errors? Nope, looks like we're good. Are we sending actions? I want to make sure that. Oh, because these aren't actual messages. Okay. All right, well, we're so close. But I do have to jump off here and get going I have an upcoming meeting. But we're almost done. So I just need to make a few tweaks to the demo app here, and then we can pull in some of the rest of the guide into implementing this yourself whenever you want. So that's the plan. That's what we're going to do. So I do got to get going, but it was great to have you here. We did successfully build part of the app, and it does look like it's working, which is great. And without any errors, it's just missing a few things because it's right now it's simulating when it needs to actually call the API. So we're really close. We're really close to actually being done. And yeah, that's the plan. So it was great to see everyone. It was great to see you here. Thank you for jumping in. Gotta head out to this next because it's almost at the top of the hour. And so that means time to go. Good to see you. It's good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. I'll be back. I'll be back probably tomorrow to go over some other fun topics. We'll see what we come up with. But that's the plan. Thank you. It's good to see everyone. See you next time. Bye-bye.